Alright, what up, it's Shankster94, and welcome back to my live production of Resident Evil 3 HD Weapon Review. We are on day 3 of the recording phase. We last left off, I went over the write-in, which was the conclusion of the Magnum category. And yeah, I'm still just overviewing the weapons. I haven't gotten any enemy testing done yet, but I should be starting up on that today for sure. We're going to finish overviewing the weapons and then get going on the enemy testing. So things should start picking up a little bit. Alright, so as you can see, I'm already in game here, and I already got the grenade launcher equipped because that is the next weapon, according to my, let's see. According to my list of weapons and the order I'm going to do them in. As you can see here. Oh, I should zoom in. Here you go. There you go. So yeah, last weapon was the write-in. Now I'm going to go over the grenade launcher. And yeah, this will be an extensive weapon because it has multiple rounds. And of course, I got to do what I've been doing with the gunpowders. And I got to show the most amount of each type of ammo you can get. Alright. So, let's see. Go back to screen here. There we go. Alright. So, here's my inventory right now, and as you can see, I got it loaded with explosive A's. That's because combining these with each other creates more explosive rounds. I just noticed I don't have my crafting guide equipped, and I should probably get that in there, because I don't know if that applies to the grenade rounds, but I'm going to put it in there just in case. Alright, So, again, I'm not going to record me combining all of these like I did with the handgun in the beginning, because everyone will know beyond that point that that's what I was doing. Yep, let's do this. Fight the war on horror. Alright, what? Let's do it. Alright, so... Okay, well, one thing I just realized is my recording device isn't even on yet, so I gotta do that. Oh, and I don't have the freaking drive disconnected. So I'm starting not even fully prepared right now, but that's okay. Okay, that was my external hard drive disconnecting right there. Doing it the safe way. And yeah, my game disappeared for a second. That's because my recorder is turning on. And as you can see on the screen, that's what's happening. So. Alright, just gonna let it sink. Come on now. It's taking a little longer than usual because I didn't have the hard drive connected already. There we go. Alright, so... I always designate these recordings to a specific spot on my external hard drive. And it's called AverMedia. Alright. Alright, perfect. Alright, we are ready to record now. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, I've also... Damn! Starting half-cocked. I don't even have Audacity open yet. Testing, testing. Alright, it's good. So, I might be getting frequent notifications on my PlayStation for a little while because it recently did like a corrupt profile thing and it had to like rebuild it. I didn't lose any game data, thankfully, but it's like all of the updates have to go again for some reason. It's been happening like all day. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so I'm not gonna record just yet. I'm actually just gonna get all the ammo formed here, and that's why in these live productions you get to see that. Alright, so this right here is the most amount of explosive ammo one could have. 40 backup rounds. 40 backup explosive rounds. Wow. So a total of 46 explosive rounds. Is that enough for the whole game? Probably not. Unless you manage to get a crowd with every single shot. Alright. I'm going to angle the camera right here because that's great lighting for the grenade launcher and to introduce it. So now we're going to record. Alright. So, I turn my device. Alright, recording. And recording commentary. Alright, now we're moving into the explosive weapons, which will be the final category for this review, basically. And the first one is the MGL grenade launcher. What's funny is MGL stands for multi-grenade launcher. So it's really multi-grenade launcher, grenade launcher. Someone put that in the comments very early on. But, let's see. So, as you can see, I have a bunch of explosive rounds. And being a grenade launcher, they follow tradition, and they have multiple rounds that could be attached to this thing. They stick with the traditional 3 rounds from the very beginning. Explosive, flame, and acid rounds. So, here I got a bunch of explosive rounds, and this right here is the most amount of explosive rounds you could possibly have. If you gather up all explosive A and explosive B gunpowders, that is. So, if you combine explosive A with itself, it creates more explosive rounds. So, this right here, 40 backup rounds. Alright, so let's check the grenade launcher out. Semi-auto grenade launcher prototype capable of firing many types of rounds. It takes a while to reload, but boasts strong damage output. Alright, and that's a nice looking grenade launcher indeed. Alright, and unlike Resident Evil 2 Remake, the grenade launcher does not come with custom parts, so it is as is, but I will still be overviewing it a bit because of its multiple rounds. So we'll start with the explosive rounds. Let's test it out. I'm going to aim at this wall here. So yeah, it really does take a while to reload, doesn't it? I'm going to empty it out. Alright, well, let's see the nice reload animation. Not with that bar blocking it, though. Nice. Does it? If I only spend 1 round and then reload it again, will it take way less time? Yes, it does. So it depends on the amount of rounds you expend, which will decide how long it takes to reload the entire thing. Alright. What I keep doing that. Rocket League. Oh my god. I do not play that. Don't be fooled. But anyway, what the MGL I plan to test pretty much on a variety of enemies. It'll be tested on both Hunter Gammas and Betas for the most part, among other things. Because I do want to demonstrate the fact that the flame rounds are best for the Gammas and that the acid rounds are best for the Betas. The explosive rounds, I'm not sure what those are best for. Maybe just crowd control and general enemies. Alright, but I need to get out of this mode and edit this. Alright. Whoa, that's way too loud. I need to turn that down. There we go. Alright. Alrighty. MGL grenade launcher. This will be review 1. Alright. Acid rounds are good for Nemi. I'm just saying in terms of the hunters, hunter betas go down on 1 acid round. And besides, I don't... Well, I do have a save that's near Nemesis, but we'll see. Okay, so that's what I need to do. Alright, so now we're going to go over flame rounds. So I do have to reload the game to get all the explosive A's back. To make flame rounds, you combine A with B. Yep. Alright, so one thing I know for sure is, as again, I do have a time limit. I have exactly 2.5 hours before I need to dip out. But I will finish overviewing the weapons for sure, as I said in the beginning. And we'll get going on the enemy testing, but the recording phase will not end today either, unfortunately. Possibly next stream, but for sure the one after that. Alright, so now I'm getting grenade launcher with flame rounds out. Oh, dang it. Alright. So not nearly as many flame rounds are given to you in the game, it seems. Alright, now get the... I'm getting all of these out. Well, how many explosive bees are there? There aren't as many explosive bees. There we go. Alright, so 6 B's and 6 A's. There we go. Ah, shit. Yep, gotta restart, because I didn't have the crafting companion in there, and I only made 3 rounds. Okay. Focus. Grenade launcher. Crafting companion. Fuck it. Okay. Jesus. See, why is it doing it there? Oh, it's because I'm on this side. Wow. Oh, that's one too many. Okay. Now with that in there, does it make more? Yes, it does. So I do need that crafting companion in there for this ammo building. Okay. Alright. So this is the most amount of flame rounds you could have. Quite a bit more, it seems. 49 backup plus 6, so just like 55 flame rounds. All that red. Alright, so record. Alright, now let's test out the grenade launcher with flame rounds. Real quick, as you can see, this right here is the most amount of flame rounds you could acquire using the crafting companion, and if you combine explosive gunpowders A and B together, it makes flame rounds. So this is the most right here, after stockpiling it all. 49 rounds backup. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, review 2. Alright. Now, of course, the acid. Anthony User, yeah, the crafting companion is a joke and nowhere near a shadow of its former self to the old Resident Evil 3, in which case it was called the reloading tool, which is interesting. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, it used to be awesome because the more rounds you created, you eventually gained the ability to create enhanced ammo. They don't bring that feature back in the remake either. Why not? Alright, but anyway. Acid rounds, so grenade launcher. Don't forget the damn crafting companion. Alright. And now I'm only gonna bring in Bs because to make acid rounds, it's just B and B. Alright. Oh, I forgot to take the acid rounds I already had out. If there are any. There should be. Yep. Just one single thing. That's it. Get rid of those. Alright, so combine these. So yeah, acid rounds are really hard to come by in this game, it seems. They only provide you with 14 backup rounds for a total of 20 acid rounds. But acid rounds are most likely the most powerful round in this game, as it is in a lot of games, it seems. And yeah, as Wyatt stated earlier, it probably is really powerful against Nemesis, but it's also very powerful against Hunter Betas. They almost encourage you to use it on the Hunter Beta. Like, if you die, you get those little hint messages in the loading screen. Alright, so, yeah, we're about to test out grenade rounds, so get in this. Alright, recording. Commentary. Alright, now let's try the grenade launcher with acid rounds. And real quick, this right here is the most amount of acid rounds you can get in the game. So you can tell acid rounds are incredibly scarce. Is it scarce or scarce? Oh, God, I'm terrible at grammar. But scarce. Considering that has the E at the end. Has to be that way. Anyway. So you can tell they're incredibly scarce, and yeah, you can't get a lot, even with the crafting companion. But this is because this is a very powerful round in this game. So let's go ahead and test it out. Not a whole lot of impact. Scarce, thank you. Youch. Youch. All right. Review 3. Almost done. Just one more type of round. The mine rounds. Alright. So I shouldn't need to reload my game for that one because you cannot make mine rounds. So that being said, I just need to simply grab them out of my inventory here. So this is the most amount of mine rounds the game provides you. Even less than the acid, but there kind of is a reason for that. Ain't that the truth? Okay, I just noticed the crosshair changed with these type of rounds, so I better emphasize that. Alright. I think technically this is a new type of round altogether. Alright, now for the final type of round to test the grenade launcher with, the mine rounds. Now, I'm assuming this is basically what's replacing the mine thrower from the original Resident Evil 3, judging from its name and how it acts. So, that's what I'm going to call it. Regardless, though, I think this overall is a new type of round introduced in the series. Not sure. I mean, if it was anywhere before, please mention it in the comments, but I'm pretty sure this is the first time mine rounds were a thing. Alright. Unless you count the rounds for the mine thrower in the original Resident Evil and Resident Evil 4, of course. But yeah, rounds for a grenade launcher specifically is where I'm getting at. Anyway, let's test the mine rounds out. And if you notice, the crosshairs are actually different when using this type of round. Alright, so that's basically all I need to do to test it out. And yes, it does act exactly like a mine, and similar to the mine thrower from the original. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where they were going with. And yeah, so let's see what happens if I'm right near the blast. I'm like right up against it. Does nothing. So Jill is invulnerable to her own weapons. Unlike most modern Resident Evil games, if you get too close to an explosion, regardless if it's from your weapon, you get blown back and you take damage. They get rid of that in these games, it seems, with the RE engine. Alright, so that's basically it for testing out the I almost said mine thrower. Testing out the grenade launcher. So now I'm gonna actually test it on some enemies. I'm gonna test the rounds on a variety of enemies. Each round is better for specific enemies, kind of like how it is throughout the series. So that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, this is review 4, and that's it for reviewing the grenade launcher. One thing I realized I still need to do at some point is show Jill throwing the flash grenade and emphasizing you can get it with her in higher difficulties. But, again, that will probably be later down the road, because that's so out of the way. Alright, so there's only one weapon left, really, to overview, and that's the rocket launcher. So here we go. I still don't need to reload the game for that. Alright, infinite rocket launcher. And that's it. That's all that's going in there. Nice. Here we go. Now for the last explosive weapon, a timeless classic in the Resident Evil franchise, the infinite rocket launcher. A recoilless rocket launcher that fires 84mm projectiles. The piercing power of the rocket causes more damage than the explosion. Alright. Now, I won't be surprised if that's actually the same description from Resident Evil 2 Remake, as that is the same rocket launcher. Alright, here it is in game. And the infinite rocket launcher... Okay. And the infinite rocket launcher can be bought from the in-game store for 62,400 points. It is the most expensive item you can buy from the store. That's kind of obvious, though, considering it's pretty much a god weapon once you have it. Alright, so let's go ahead and test this beast out. Alright, and it being infinite, there is no reload animation for it. So we're gonna do like we do in a lot of my weapon reviews when it comes to the rocket launcher. I'm just gonna test it on a plethora of enemies. So enjoy the slideshow. Alright, this will go in infinite as review. Okay. Alrighty then. I think that wraps up overviewing the weapons. Yeah, I got that. So yeah, I covered every location of every weapon and every part. Recorded all the cutscenes, and of course, just overviewed all the weapons and their parts. So yeah, literally all we have left in the recording phase is enemy testing, the best part, essentially. Also the toughest and most detailed part of the review. But, as I mentioned at the very beginning of the review, whoa. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Kaiser, my man. Thank you very much for that generous donation, dude. Wow. So here's a little something to say thank you for the awesome content over the years and to let me know you all appreciate every second I put into my channel for you guys. Oh my god, dude. I am so thankful for that, and I am very appreciative of your kind words, man. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Of course, what that means for Wyatt, he probably feels like he has to one-up you now, which... Yeah, see, look at him bragging. Can't touch his total. That's because his highest donation happened to be $200. Don't feel threatened by that, and don't feel like you have to top him. That's just a way to lose a lot of money, if you ask me. But anyway, no, man, I greatly appreciate your donation. Thank you so much, dude. All right. Well, that was a perfect time to receive that, as we're about to go into the last phase of recording, basically. So, nice. All right, so that being said, I gotta think about this. So yeah, we're about to do the enemy testing, and for the knife, I decided I'm gonna do what I really emphasized I didn't want to do in the last weapon review for Resident Evil 2 Remake, that is. Awesome. What was it? Oh. Unlike Resident Evil 2 Remake, where I found a scripted crawling zombie to test the knives on, excuse me, I'm actually gonna risk neck, and I'm gonna test the knives on standing regular zombies. The reason is because one thing I also stockpiled, of course, is a bunch of healing items. Look at all that. So I feel like I'll have enough I'll be able to re-heal myself enough times in order to defeat a zombie with the standard knife, even while it's standing. I'm gonna get grabbed a lot, probably. It's fine. And it's not like I could use defensive weapons, so I don't have to worry about injuring the zombie anymore, just defending myself from it. Just as an added bonus, though, I'm gonna also equip these iron defense coins and the recovery coins. Actually, there's no point in doing that right now, because this isn't even the save I'm gonna use for that. Alright, so the knife, I'm gonna use this save, because it's like the first save after coming upon the nest. Well, it's actually after I get the USB stick. But there's one lone zombie I am going to test all of the basic weapons on, kind of like how every review goes. And it's going to be the one right after unlocking that one door with the USB stick. It's also the room full of paleheads, so I can't get into it too much, otherwise the paleheads will start chasing me too, and they'll disrupt me from testing the knife properly. Alright. So, yeah, that's good. So yeah, I'm gonna equip these defense coins as well as these recovery coins. And of course, get rid of the rocket launcher and equip the survival knife. And pray to God I don't... See, okay, if I hit the head once or hit the arms or legs a few times, I'm not gonna care. It's like, a knife test is always tedious, and it's like, just use my formula if you really care. What am I doing now? Oh, health items, of course. Alright, first aid sprays, green herbs. Oh yeah, Kaiser, I noticed you sent it in, I think those are pounds. For some reason that's how it popped up. And Wyatt just did the math here, or did the conversion. Apparently it's equivalent to 127 US dollars. That's cool. Even better. Man, I'm getting distracted from that chat though. I need to, oh yeah, I just want more of these mixed herbs in there. There you go. That's perfect. Alright. And of course, I got the Stars-Filled Combat Manual. I don't know how well this will work if I'm in the middle of knifing people. There's that super chat. But yeah, Kaiser, your donation's gonna last a long time in the chat simply because it's the red level, type of donation. So, yep. It'll stay, like, at the top chat for a while. Alright. So, this is where the zombie is gonna be for this enemy test. So, the thing is, the fact that there's this animation as well as this one. See, I don't know if this does different damage. I'm going to be using this one a lot, though, because it will keep my distance away from him better than just, doing this. Or simply that. Alright, let's see how this goes. Part of me wonders if we're going to have a couple failed recordings here for whatever reason. But we shouldn't. Alright. So, you guys are going to help me out keep track of the amount of slashes this is going to take. Because I tend to forget sometimes, or I lose count. Too bad, Wyatt. There's no way for me to put it into the recording. Okay, I'm not going to start the commentary part just yet. Hopefully I remember, though, at the end of this test. Alright. So, yep, here's the one zombie that all basic weapons are going to be tested on. No, no doctor like Resident Evil 2 Remake. Alright, let's do this. I'm recording, so yeah. 1, 2, 3. Alright. We're at 3 so far. 4. 5, 6, 7. I'm still doing good. Those defense coins are good or something, man. All right, 7 so far. 8. 9. Not sure if what that last one was. 10. 11. Stabbed it in the ass. 12. 13. 14. 14, right? 15, 16. 17. 18. 'Why would that do damage to them? What? 19. Ooh, that was a headshot. Ah, that didn't hit. 20. 21. Oh, why don't I just do this? 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. Come on now. 27. Alright, done now. 28. 29. He's not done. 30. 31. 32. Alright, he might be finished now. Yeah, he's finished. So 32. Alright. So now I'm going to begin my commentary. So it took 32 stabs of Jill's survival knife to take down this zombie. So yeah, it's a pretty weak weapon overall, as knives usually are throughout the series, but have fun doing the knife challenge if that's what you're all about. Alright, but yeah, it's a better weapon for finishing off an enemy after you down them, maybe with a gun first, and then you just knife them to death, basically. But yeah, now I'm going to show you guys something real neat. I'm going to show you what happens after you perform a successful dodge with Jill and use the knife. Alright, that was fun. So, as you see how long that took, this is going to be fun to edit because obviously I'm going to speed that motherfucker up. That took a long time. I'm going to cut out all of the in-betweens, all of getting grabs. That's what I usually do. So, alright. So, Kaiser, you're actually going. Alright, man. Peace out. And yeah, thanks a lot again for that awesome donation, dude. Alright, so I'm going to reload this game. And then, yeah, I'm going to show the slash. So, I might try something. Regardless, this is going to take a lot of time. Hey, it's going to be... I'm going to see how many of those like epic dodge slashes it takes to defeat him. What if it takes 32 regardless? I don't know. I feel like a successful dodge would enact like a more powerful hit with the knife, but I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna have that, and of course the dodging, the Star's Guide to help with the dodging. And after seeing the effects of those defense coins, I am so bringing those again, and the recovery coins, and maybe I don't need a lot of health items obviously with those things, so yeah, I'm just gonna bring that. Oh, one thing I forgot to do is edit my sound file from the last recording. Alright, that was fun. The knife. And use the knife. Alright, so these ones I'll call enemy, or enemy test. Alright, so now return to the game. Alright, so watch what we're gonna do now. Alright, get the recording ready. Alright, let's get him out here. Alright, so now I'm gonna show you guys. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys what happens when you do a successful dodge with the knife and attack immediately afterward. And to help with this, I'm bringing the Stars Field Combat Manual. This is another thing you can buy from the store. This allows perfect dodges to become easier to perform, basically. You know what? Notice at the bottom of the description it says carry more to increase the effect, which is funny because they only give you one of these things. I think that was a typo or like something they pasted from like all of the coins and didn't realize there's only going to be one of those. All right, so here we go. Hopefully we do it. I pressed the damn button, man. If you just willingly go up against an enemy, it's like the dodge doesn't work as well because it knows what you're trying to do. Nice. Ah, you missed, Jill. Again. That's 3 slashes, but I'm noticing there's multiple hits, so this should take less time. Stop missing, Jill. That's embarrassing. Okay, what do I have to do? That was just weird. Okay, that's 4. 5. All right, so as you saw, doing that dodge maneuver and slashing him that way heavily decreased the amount of slashes it took. Look at all this blood. I think that blood's just part of the scene. I wish I caused that. That would be amazing, but no, I don't think I did. But anyway, yeah, it decreased the amount of slashes. Like, let's see, it took 32 initially, so nearly a quarter it decreased the amount of slashes it took. So yeah, that dodge function really ups your knife power. So if you're going to use the knife, you need to do that a lot, I'm pretty sure. All right, that's officially going to conclude the survival knife. What a great end to a knife. Well, knife. Alright, and I'm gonna call this one conclusion. Alright, the knife is complete. The survival knife, anyway, is complete. Damn, says Anthony User. Alrighty, man. So, now we're gonna go over to Carlos's game. Let me look at my, oh crap. I'm gonna look at my weapon guide here. So yeah, 12. That's the weapon hub and enemy site for Carlos. Got it. Okay, one thing. Well, hold on, didn't I? Okay, so as you can see here, this is one save I don't think I've ever loaded yet. Number 10. It's because this one I named as a potential combat knife enemy test. So I think this is the save I'm going to load for testing the combat knife, because I saved it there for a reason. Yeah. The only other save I don't think I ever loaded was number 1, which was unknown, obviously. Actually, maybe I... Did I? No. Not in live production yet, anyway. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to go to save number 10. And... yeah, use that save for the knife testing, because I believe that save is before I do anything within the hospital with Carlos, so all of the zombies are there, ready to be tested against. Alright, so, same deal here. Get these defense coins. Get these recovery coins. And some mixed herbage. Now, okay, based on my own experience, I'm not sure if the Stars-Filled Combat Manual works with Carlos. I feel like because it's stars specifically, it doesn't apply to him. And like I just said, my own experience, it doesn't seem to change anything. So I'm not gonna equip that. But yeah, I will get the combat knife out. And somehow I need to get one lone zombie out here. Skip that shit. Alright. So there's gonna be a few zombies here. Hopefully I find some way to lure just one of them out or something like that. Or I just need to... Damn, I should have brought another weapon so I can kill... Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna go do that real quick. I'm gonna grab, like, the right end real quick to just narrow the numbers. Alright, yep. This lone zombie here.
I don't got time for this.
Alright, here we go for the enemy testing of the combat knife. One. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow. Go away. Okay, I'm still on 12. 13, 14. Really? Let me know if I miscount. 15, 16, 17. 18, 19, 20. 21, 22. 23. Wow, only 23. Okay. Wyatt, no defensive maneuver I did against that specific zombie was any attack. I know I, like, broke that female zombie's neck and then punched her, but that was against her, not that other guy, so I don't think so. So, yeah, I'll count at 14 twice. Okay, thank you, Wyatt. So, 22. We're at 22. All right. Or 24. 24, actually. All right, so 24 slashes to take down a zombie with the combat knife. So based on that test, it seems the combat knife is slightly more powerful than the survival knife, which kind of makes sense considering the combat knife is more jagged and is designed for combat, while the other knife is designed for survival. All right? So that makes a lot of sense. Now, I'm going to test something. I'm not sure if Carlos does the same epic slash that Jill does if you do a successful dodge, or in his case, a successful punch. But I'm going to test it out anyway. I just got like a bunch of error messages for some reason. Oh, don't tell me it fucking crashed. Oh, jeez. My freaking thing is dead. Okay. Well, I might have to re-record that one, but that's okay because I never really had... I don't make projects in Audacity. Wait. But yeah, that recording vanished, so I just have to say the amount of slashes again, which is fine. So, alright, so that took 24 slashes to take down a zombie with the combat knife. Now, according to that test, the combat knife is slightly more powerful than the survival knife, which makes a little sense because the combat knife is designed for combat and is more jagged than the survival knife. And the survival knife, obviously, as its name implies, is designed for survival. Alright, so now I'm going to test something. I'm not sure if Carlos can do the epic slash maneuver like Jill can, because after a successful dodge, or in his case, a successful punch, but I'm going to try it out anyway. Alright, so alright. Oh, you know what I just realized? I put enemy test in the wrong folder. So I'm gonna cut that, put it in here. Then just name this file enemy test. There we go. Anthony Usery. I'm on Windows 10, buddy. Alright. So yeah, the video recording's fine since that's on a different device. It's just the audio recording that was corrupted and I had to redo that. Alright. It might not sync very well with the video recording since I wasn't doing it at the same time, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Alright, so I may not have to. Yeah, I do. Alright, so before I even. Well, yeah, no, I will record me trying it because I did say I would. Alright. Got like an hour and 45 minutes left. Should get all of the sub weapons tested on enemies before that's done. Alright. So, yeah, just these things. I'm not even gonna bring a I'll bring this green herb. That's all I'm gonna bring. Alright, and even though I really don't think it does anything, why not, just in case.
Tyrell, where's Barton?
Alright, I'm recording.
Time for this.
Shit, I don't want too many of them on me at the same time. That's gonna ruin it. This was a bad idea. I pressed it, damn it. Yeah, that might do some damage. Yeah, this wasn't a good idea. See, I got the dodge, but then another one just grabs me. Okay, no, he doesn't do an epic slash. He just gets in regular position. So, it's not worth showing. Oh. And I never did this. Alright, so as it appears, Carlos does not do the epic slash like Jill does. So, that's going to conclude the combat knife. Alright, so combat knife conclusion. Alright. I know, it is. I wish he did like an epic slash or something. I wonder how many punches it would take Carlos to defeat an enemy. I'm not sure if it does any damage. It's probably so minimal. I'm not sure if he could defeat an enemy with a punch. But yeah, he does like this shoulder tackle thing too, which you can gain a punch from. But yeah. Alright, so that's it for the knives. So, the next weapon on our list... Oh, get off the damn screen. Alright, hot dogger. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Okay. Alright, so now let's go back to save 17. Alright. So in this one, I'll grab the hot dogger. And the usual stuff. I just have to be careful not to accidentally put in the assault coin, because that increases your, basically your attack power. So, and that I will demonstrate when I get to the handguns. Or at least the first handgun. Alright, that should be enough. Nice. So of course we'll start out with regular slashes. Alright, she uses it just like the regular knife, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, here we go. This should... Yeah, this should be considerably more powerful than the regular knife. Alright, 2 so far. Four. The thing about this, though, is that flame doing constant damage. If that's the case, then I may need to perform 2 different tests here. Just hack away at him. I'm also losing count. I'm not sure if I'm at 6 or 7 now. I'm gonna guess 7. 8, 9. 10. Okay, with what he did just there, obviously it is causing a little bit of damage, so... Okay, so it only took me 10 slashes there. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so that test took 10 slashes to defeat the zombie. Now, one thing I noticed and was wondering about while I was doing that was the flame causing constant damage to him all the while? And that just proved it was, because he fell long after I did the last slash. So, I'm going to do another test here. I'm going to let the flame go out after each slash to truly find out the least amount of slashes you could take to defeat a zombie with the hot dogger. With the hot dogger. Alright, so hot dogger, enemy test 1. Alright. So, and part of me also wants to do a test where, like, again, I just keep slashing at him as much as I can to get the most amount of slashes it could take, like, without, like, with minimal flame damage. But that would, yeah, there's no point in that. How many people are currently watching right now? 8. Nice. All right. All right. I'm just gonna get. Not sure what those, if those recovery coins might be doing something, but yeah, just that. All right. So yeah, now we're gonna test it out, doing a slash and letting the flame die out before we do another slash. I have a sneeze coming on. All right. All right, come at me. One. Two. Thank you. 3. 4. 5. 'He won't follow you up these stairs, by the way. 6. 'Alright. So, upon closer inspection, it could take as little as 6 slashes to defeat a zombie with the hot dogger if you let all of the flame burn him, that is. But that is very time consuming, so it's up to you if you really want to do that or not. Alright, now before I conclude the hot dogger, of course, I'm going to do the epic slash motion with it and see how many of those it takes. Ooze it takes. Like where we're going so far with this is getting fun. Alright, that's enemy test 2. And then now to record the conclusion with the dodge maneuver. Can't wait for this. I am going to let the flame burn him again, just to see the most amount of damage he can take. So, who's looking forward to Resident Evil 8 Village? Got another trailer on it, although, as I said in my reaction of it, the trailer was underwhelming. You know what's funny is I later watched, of course, Resident Evil's take on the trailer, and he said the same exact thing, that it's underwhelming. That's funny. And I swear, I did not watch his video before mine, so we just have similar opinions, and that's awesome. Mutual Resident Evil fans. I really wish Residents of Evil noticed me somehow. along with Ink Ribbon and others who like the Resident Evil franchise. I would totally be up for a collab. Alright, enough about that. Alright, I'm gonna be doing a lot of dodging, so I don't think I'm gonna need the herbs, but just in case, I'll bring a few. Alright, I got the guide, so yeah. Alright, come on now, get out here in the brightness. Alright, record. Let's do a dodge. Come on, Jill, you're a fucking cop! Oh. This is just hilarious. Oh, wow. Okay. Shit. Okay, that right there may have done some damage, unfortunately. This is pathetic, man. Okay, you clearly can't dodge him head on like that. You gotta, like... There you go. Alright. I'm gonna declare this a failed record. I'm gonna restart because, yeah, I did two defensive maneuvers that may have done some damage, and that last dodge only did like 1 slash, and I could do way better than that. So we're gonna try that again. So that's a failed record right there, and that happens from time to time. Alright. So it's like I need to dodge against the wall if I'm gonna get all of the damage I can give him. I can deal him. It's like I need to dodge like into this corner right here if I'm gonna do it right. Alright, here we go. Alright, there's one. God damn it. You know, we don't know for a fact if those actually damage the zombie. It's just because there's some sort of impact, I don't want to take any chances. But have you ever seen, has anyone who's played this game, or Resident Evil 2 Remake for that matter, seen a zombie be defeated after shaking it off? Seriously? If it does any damage, it has to be so minimal, like it's not even worth counting. So if that happens again, I'm not restarting anymore. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Because part of me feels like that actually doesn't deal any damage. It's just an animation. But you would think cracking of the neck would do something, right? So I can't be grabbed from behind, and I can't be, like, grabbed, like, from the side either, which makes things really difficult. Are you serious right now, Jill? Alright. 1. Ooh! That's what I'm talking about. Now, if only I got that on the first dodge. For all we know, it probably only takes 1 if you get them all like that. Man, I really want to find out, but this is taking a lot of time, and we're not gonna get much more progress on this weapon review if I keep doing this. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Should I try one more time and try to get one of those epic slashes? Considering it took 6. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I need some input on that. What do you guys think? Should I leave it at that, or should I perform one more test and try to get, like point blank dodge slash first dodge? Do it, Wyatt says. Of course he's gonna encourage that. All right, the fact that I'm even debating it, and after seeing that, it's clear what I need to do. He needs to attack me from the side, and I need to be facing a wall. That way, I won't go anywhere, and he'll be right next to me. So Jill will get him all. All right, I got this. I can do this. All right. That's all I'm bringing, and considering this should only take, like, this potentially could only take 1 slash. Yeah, I'm not gonna bring a whole lot. Hello, Resident Evil Forever from Russia. Cool. Alright, so I gotta get him in, like, the perfect position. Alright. I think this is how I'm gonna do it. Yep. Alright, so it appears it's not gonna be the case. What the fuck, Jill? Alright, that's gonna do it. Alright, so only 2 epic dodge slashes to take down the zombie with the hot dogger. So yeah, you gotta love that dodge animation and what it does for you if you have a knife equipped. Alright, that's gonna officially conclude the hot dogger. Hello, Freddy Vertigo. Bugger. I'm fairly disappointed because I was really confident it could only take one slash, but it doesn't look to be the case. Alright, so conclusion. Alrighty. That's gonna be that. Alright, so next weapon on the list, hand grenade. Okay, so what did I said a crowd of zombies, right? Is that what I said? Trying to think if... See, this save right now isn't the best for the grenade because it would be better against a crowd of enemies. So, let me see. What are these saves for? Like, I gotta look that up again. Okay. Alright. I'm probably actually gonna only load save number 2 for this. Because all I need is a crowd, really, to demonstrate the capabilities of a grenade. And I could even test it against Nemesis if I wanted to, because he's pretty weak against grenades. Oh, now load. It's a completely different section of the game, so that's probably it's taking a while. Alright. So, yeah. I only have one grenade, but I think that's all I'm gonna really need. Ah, damn, I decimated all the zombies here already, it looks like. Oh, not over there, but there's only like two. There's only 2 of them right there. That's okay, they're gonna just explode anyway. Alright, now we got a crowd here. Or working it. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, so here's the crowd we're gonna test the grenade on. Well, that was anticlimactic. It's because it ricocheted against a zombie. That was stupid. Shit, you know what? Oh. I'm just gonna... Okay, clearly I need to bring more than just... Hopefully I don't do that again. Alright, let's try this again. I better do it right this time. Ah! Alright, great for crowd control. That's what grenades are good for. I'm also gonna test it against the rendition of Nemesis, because these things are pretty powerful against him. Powerful against him. Alright. Alright, great for crowd control. Alright, so hand grenade. Enemy test. Alright. So now, I'm gonna load... Yeah, I'm gonna load number 5 because this one is for one of Nemesis drops, but this is perfect because he'll be ready to go for me right there for the test. At the same time, though, this maybe wasn't a good save to choose because I'm gonna also have to deal with one of those fucking parasite heads, whatever those are called. Nice, and this one I got 4 of them, so that's good. You know what, just in case, I'm gonna make short work of that parasite head that's gonna be activated right here.
What the hell is it doing to that?
Alright, I better start recording right now. Because I'm also gonna show the dodge. See, look at that. See, look at that. Only 1 grenade to stun Nemesis and allow you to get a supply case from him if it's one of those occasions. But yeah, that's just how powerful the hand grenade is. And you notice I did a successful dodge maneuver and then threw the grenade. So no special animation for the grenade when it comes to dodging. But yeah, so I think that's gonna conclude the hand grenade. Maybe. That's so cheap, but hey. Hey. Thanks for the 333 donation in honor of the remake. Alright, so this will be conclusion. Moving along. Got 4 weapons completely done now. Next is a flash grenade. Alright. So yeah, there's really only one way to test it out. So, you know what? This might be a good time now to do the whole Jill thing. Okay, I will after initially testing it with Carlos. So let me see which safe. Yeah, 12 would be the best because there's a crowd of enemies there, and flash grenade is just meant for stunning, really. So, yeah. I know it's good against the lickers in the police station.
Okay, now the fun shit begins.
Alright, I was clearly having too much fun with that. But yeah, that's the flash grenade for you, and that really is the only way to test it out. It doesn't kill anything as far as I know. Although it would be interesting if it did actually kill those parasite heads that Nemesis makes. But I somewhat doubtful that actually happens. But alright, that's going to conclude the flash grenade. Alright, flash grenade, enemy test. It basically is the conclusion as well. Oh, you didn't see me do all that. Whatever. You know what it looks like. Alright. So yeah, that's it for flash grenades. So that should conclude all the sub-weapons, I believe. Yep, next weapon is the G19. So it's time to finally get back into the firearms with enemy testing. So this should be fun. Alright, so I'm going to go back to Jill's, or save 17, to test on that one zombie. So remember, for the enemy test, I'm only going to test the gun with no parts and with all parts. I'm not going to do any in-betweens like I did for the overviews. And also, I did several tests off camera, like at the beginning of this weapon review, and like I was testing myself, all the damage differences between going for the head, going for the torso, and letting the crosshairs zone in and everything. And I've concluded that letting the crosshairs zone in doesn't increase your damage. It doesn't seem to. I think all that does is it ups your chances for a critical shot, especially if you're going for the head. There is, of course, a damage difference between the head and the torso, in this game at least. It does take way less shots if you're going for the head. That being said, I'm still going to go back to how pretty much all of my reviews are, or with the exception of Remake 2's weapon review, where I went for the head the whole time. I'm going back to the torso for this weapon review. Alright. So... and I'm even going to emphasize that before the test starts. So with this, I only need a little bit of handgun ammo. That's really all I need, because it's not going to take freaking 60 shots. Alright, and this is the basic G19, no parts. Alright. Oh yeah, and I have to remember to also show the effects of the assault coins after this is done. Alright, guys, let's count. As for letting the crosshair zone in, like I said, I didn't see a difference doing that, but just for more focus, I may let that happen. Nope, I haven't seen either of those, Anthony. Alright, here we go. Alright. Just to let everyone know, unlike Resident Evil 2 Remake's testing against enemies, I am going to return to standard form and shoot only the torso for the most basic damage report. One, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that was a critical, but that's okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there's that little animation. So he's dead for sure. Alright, so it took me 10 shots to defeat that zombie with the standard G19, no parts attached. Now remember, time to kill isn't set in this game, so it could have taken as little as 7 shots, it could have taken as much as 12 shots, based on my own experience in this game and whatnot. Plus, there was a little critical shot in there. Even though it wasn't the head, you saw clearly there was a impactful shot in the middle of that somewhere, and I'm sure that caused a little more damage. So I have to take those into account, and these tests aren't fixed. So just keep that in mind. But I'm going to go ahead and now test the G19 with all the parts attached to see if there's a damage difference. If there's a damage difference. Alright, G19. Enemy test. 1. Okay. Alright, now reload. Does back equal torso? I think it does. The torso is the body without the limbs. Doesn't matter what side it's on. I didn't say stomach, did I? I said torso. Alright, G19 again. Considering it only took 10 shots, I may not even need backup ammo, but I'm not gonna do that. Nice. Alright, let's see. Yeah, stomach does sound painful, doesn't it? Alright. Seriously, come on. Are you dumb? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Huh, interesting. So that test, it took 13 shots to defeat the zombie. So that clearly points out and demonstrates that, one, parts don't seem to alter the damage rate, at least for this gun, and the fact that, yes, the variable for damage, or the damage is variable, because that actually took more shots than the G19 without parts did, and that's probably because I did not score a critical any time in that whole sequence. So yes, this is very clearly demonstrating the variable damage rates, and that these tests aren't very detailed and conclusive. Okay, I'm just simply testing the weapon on an enemy, and that's all I'm doing here, just so we don't get it mixed up. All right, before I conclude, of course, I will... damn, I should have done it before the parts, but now I'm going to show firing this weapon after an epic dodge. Or perfect dodge. Huh, interesting. Oops. Alright, enemy test 2. Alright. Alright, so now we're just gonna do the dodge maneuver with the G19. Both versions. I got this.
Oh, an antigen sample. I'll definitely need this as a vaccine.
Alright, so that's going to conclude the G19 handgun. However, there is one more thing I need to show. need to show. Alright. So, yep, G19 handgun conclusion. Alright. So now, we're just gonna demonstrate the assault coins. Alright, so grab the G19. I'm gonna just keep it on its regular version. Some ammo. And yes, these 2 assault coins. Let's see how lower the damage, or let's see how many less shots it takes, because it obviously will. So remember, the initial test, it took me 10 shots, 10 to 13 shots. So let's just put it in that range right now. With the assault coins equipped, though, whew. 1. 2, one of them was on the arm, unfortunately. Alright, so just to demonstrate what the assault coins do, it greatly increases the attack power when held. So yeah, with 2 of them held, it lowered the shot amount to 5 for me. So it nearly cut it in half. So yeah, those assault coins could help you a lot too if you don't want to use overpowered weapons, but get more power out of your regular weaponry. Alright guys, that's gonna definitely do it for the G19 now. Alright, this one I'm going to title as Extra. Alright, and that's the only time I'll demonstrate the assault coins. I'm not going to demonstrate it with any other weapon. Alright, that's it for the G19. So if we go back to our list, G18 is next. Perfect. And that's Carlos's weapons, so go back to his enemy hub, which is this one. Let's see how much more we can get done. I feel like at this rate we may be able to get all of the handguns done before I have to leave. Have 50 minutes until I have to go, but alright, so that's the G18 right there. So we got it, we're good. Nothing else conflicting. It doesn't have any custom parts, so there's only going to be like one real test here.
Okay, now the fun shit begins.
The only thing is, though, one, two, three, 4, 5. Okay, this may not be the best place to test guns on because the fact that that only took 5 shots, I feel like these enemies might be weakened. Wyatt, you have to go. Alright. Well, perfect, dude. But yeah, we'll see you in the next one. But yeah, I'm thinking this wasn't the best spot to test on enemies because there's no way in hell it's only taken... There's no way in hell Carlos's gun is that much more powerful than Jill's. Like, I'm gonna load this save instead because it had starting zombies like at the beginning section and not... This is like a horde section, so maybe their damage is significantly lower, not to be completely unfair. So, yeah, I do not think that was a good place to test enemies on. So that is not a good enemy site. It is a good hub, but I'm done with the hub, so... So, yeah, best I can do is this. And everyone has to leave. I guess that's the case with what day I'm doing it on. Is there gonna be anyone left in chat? Ooh, that was a critical. Damn it, that was an arm shot. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I don't got time for this.
Failed. Okay, yeah, I'm going into these half-cocked. I need to bring health items and stuff. Alright, yeah, bring all these.
I don't got time for this.
So I tested that on multiple zombies, and it took between 8 and 14 shots. So there's the variable range for you right there. All right, so that's a good range for the handgun. That's about right, at least in standard difficulty. No parts. Not that this one has parts, but yep, there you go. That is a pretty, that was a good test, really, to demonstrate the variability in the damage rates. Alright, guys, so that's going to officially well, not quite. Now I want to perform a dodge animation real quick. Dodge animation real quick. Alright. Alright, I gotta read. As of now, I got 3 concurrent viewers. Alright. I'm at a low point, it seems, right now in this live production. It's probably because 2 of my best chatters left. Oops, I don't want that. Great. Come on. Okay. Think we're back up and running. Yeah, I lost you guys for a second there. I think my internet actually had a glitch because this one took a little while, quite a while actually, to recover. But yeah, by the looks of it, we're doing okay now. Okay. So yeah, I was doing the dodge maneuver. So you can't just go in like that. What the fuck was that? All right. That's gonna officially conclude the G18 handgun. Okay, took quite a bit of time on that. All right. Alright, so the next weapon in the lineup is the G18 Burst. Yeah, I'm probably going to conclude today after all the handguns if I make it to that point. That's a good spot. Alright, so back to save 17. Man, only 2 concurrent viewers, man. This is almost making me want to cut it short, if I'm honest. Alright, come on now. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16. Alright, the initial test took 16 shots from the G18 Burst to take down a zombie. So far it is the weakest of all the pistols. Considering it has burst fire mode, that is understandable because it trades off fire rate basically for some firepower. So it does make sense a little bit that it is a little weaker, apparently. Alright. Alright. Sorry guys, I have to send a text really fast. It's a coworker of mine who's asking some questions, and it's imminent that I answer as soon as possible. So give me 1 second. Sorry about that interruption. Huh. Alright. So this is G19, G18 burst. Enemy test. Alright. Now we're gonna show the dodge animation and then conclude it. Damn it.
Override complete.
Come on.